Hello, how are you doing getting ready for speaking tests? Tests can be different depending on your exam board, but some tests ask you to prepare notes first. This video is about preparing for the gateway speaking tests in particular, but it could be useful for anyone thinking about speaking tests for ESOL Level 1. Hello there. I'm Kathy. I'm an ESOL teacher in the UK and I make ESOL videos where I talk in quite simple terms about how to work on your English and prepare for tests. Let's get started. So in the gateway speaking tests, there are two tasks, an individual speaking task and a discussion task. The individual speaking task is like a presentation where you talk for about 2 to 3 minutes and others listen. The discussion is more of a balanced conversation. You'll find other videos about these tasks soon. For both of these tasks, you are given 10 minutes preparation time. You don't know what the exam topic will be before you start. Once you know the topic, you are given thinking time to make some notes about your ideas and what to say. You will be given an exam paper or sheet that has your topic written on it, and you make notes on it. It's going to look a bit like this. You'll see there are some instructions on it. You must give a presentation, you have 10 minutes, you should present your views in a formal and logical way, you may make notes or bullet points, but look at this, not write in full sentences. This is really important. You are not allowed to do this. And why? Because, look at the next line, do not read out what you want to say. It's a speaking test, not a writing test. So you can't write down exactly the words you want to say, as you will get disqualified if you do this. So the notes must be exactly that, a few words, short phrases or ideas only. I'll show you mine later in this video. Then you might see some group instructions like this. You'll listen to others, okay? Now look, you may make notes from their presentation. So this is also important. While you are listening to others, if you have a question or idea that comes into your mind, you can make a quick note of it so that you can remember what you want to ask afterwards. This is allowed. Remember, you don't have to write it down, but you can if you want to. And finally, you're going to see on the page the topic you are discussing in a kind of box at the bottom. Here's one I made myself. It's a typical exam style topic. Let's read it. Technology is now an important part of everyday life and learning. Talk to your group about how you use technology in your studies. Talk about what apps or websites you use to help you study, how this helps you learn, any difficulties you experience with this, what you would recommend to a new student. So you've read the task and now your teacher has given you this paper and 10 minutes to think and prepare. So the important thing to help you structure your task is to follow those bullet points you have been given. Lots of people write down bits and pieces on their paper. It can get messy, but this is level 1 and we'd like to see a bit of structure when you're speaking. So I'm going to structure my notes to follow the bullet points. Here are the notes that I have made. And can you see? I'm matching my ideas here. The ideas are not in sentences, but when I come to speak, I can look at my notes to help me talk. And because they're in a logical order, following the instructions, I can use them easily. I can introduce myself and say, hello, I'd like to talk today about how I use technology in my studies. Then I can work through the points systematically using some discourse markers, which we want to see at level 1. I can use first, next, furthermore, finally, and I want to put in phrases such as for example and in my opinion as well. At the end, I can say thank you for listening. Do you have any questions? And then the rest of my group should ask me 1 or 2 questions about what I've said. After that, it could be your turn to listen to another person. And when you do, remember, you could make a note of a question if you wanted to ask at the end. Now that's making notes for the individual speaking task. It will look exactly the same for the discussion, except that this time you shouldn't just be speaking with no interruptions. There should be that normal interaction you get between people talking and taking turns. So I suggest that you make notes of your ideas in exactly the same way for whatever your topic is, following the bullet points. However, once you get started, you should really be actively following what other people have to say and respond to them. So it might be that you don't actually look at your notes so much. This is more of a preparation for thinking than anything else. So you'll probably have those ideas in your head, I hope. You might not need the paper notes. You could write down something someone else says that you want to ask about, but don't spend too much time doing that, because then it becomes not a discussion and it stops the flow of talking, which isn't so good for a speaking test. However, if you feel that you want to check, or if you're worried that you haven't said enough during the group task, you can look at your notes to see if all your ideas or views have been mentioned by the end of the discussion, just in case there's something you want to add. I hope that helps you think clearly about your note-taking for speaking. Now, one thing I have found with this activity is that it's extremely useful for helping you to think about planning for writing as well. And you might want to be doing that later in the year. So don't let note-taking worry you. It's an important skill, and this will help you get used to it. And that is a good thing. There will be more videos soon with suggestions for useful phrases to use in speaking tasks and in discussion. In the meantime, good luck with your note-taking. Bye for now.